but you get stuck
Yep,
lasering.
I knew. I could have told you that. Absolutely. Way to go, man. Excellent terminology. I like it. Laser lock.
I wanted to hit you.
I hate that. That doesn't happen to me very often, but when it does, I'm sad.
Nobody wants a sad hipster.
Sad badger.
I need to get some water after this game. I'm so
Alright,
thirsty.
that sounds good. I'm thirsty.
Because of the salt.
No, I ate a bunch of beef jerky, and it was because of the salt. Yeah, not in game. But
Actually,
I ate a shit ton of beef jerky today. Like, too much.
It happens.
Oh.
Man. Wow.
Dang.
Oh. Man, I can't get that low enough. Nah. Oh, you're so smart. I fucking hate you, hipster. God damn.
Dude, sometimes it's not me being smart, it's just attacking and then instantly shining.
That makes sense, but still.
Just doing something.
Oh, nice parry.
Sometimes the fastest option is shine, so that's why I do it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
That's why I said you would be West Balls, because you just do the most shit that you can do.
I think hipster's going to be really good here in the next year.
I mean, he's already got the tech down. He just needs to, like.
That's what I mean. Like,
I
I
just
think
need a brain, man. I've always needed a brain.
No, but there is, like, you have the brain already. It's not that. It's just like getting good enough at, like, if you want to do cool shit with the basic moves, then it's just getting good enough at the basic moves. And I think you want to do cool shit with the advanced move. And I think now you've practiced enough to where I think that you have pretty much easy mastery over the advanced shit, so now you can kind of start to flow with it and really develop your game. Not a game, but your game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Hipster. The professor.
Professor Hipster.
What did you do?
Should not.
Oh, come on.
Combo.
It's not, man, it's not gonna happen this way. No. This is not my destiny.
Yes.
Man, not supposed to be enough air.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, the shield break.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's what bad.
Ah.
That's so stupid that that wins, dude.
No, it wins because of Falcon's 2-frame invincibility on his shield jump.
Oh.
So you up smash out of shield, my shine happens during those 2 frames, and then your up smash wins. I'm like 90% sure that's what happened.
I'd have to see it, but what you just said sounded completely legit.
There's 2 frames of jump when you're in shield, like you get invincibility, you turn blue for just this.
Yeah, and your shine is going off during those.
Just during that 1 frame, so I only get one of those 2 invincibility.
Yeah, we just had it to where Fireblaster. That's what we were talking about when you guys came in the call. How Jigglypuff had the D smash, and we looked at it, and it's 19 frames long, which is huge.
Yeah, that's a long. Dude, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, but like Kirby's neutral get-up tech is like 27 frames, and you're invincible for like 24 of them. So it's like 5 frames either way. You still gotta time it. Pretty legit.
And I don't know how to do that. Oh, not this way. No, what the hell?
Dang it. I gotta get that water now.
Alright, water break.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Go, let me in session. You bastard.
What's happening?
Nothing. You guys feel like rotating, or just want to keep playing each other? I don't care either way.
I don't know.
Fireblaster going Mario.
We're going pretty hard at it, Stud.
I hear you. Do it up, man. I'll play Hearthstone.
haven't
How
played
good
her
is
since.
Twilight, by the way? Is she like super good?
She's really good. I don't know about super good. Like, okay, so you know they have gods of melee. I consider there's definitely like more gods of Smash 64, but
Yeah.
she would be on the level of like Axe and Hacks.
Ooh.
Like she's not like LD
I
level.
don't know, man. I think it's Unk, you know? I think it's just
Like
Unk.
she's on Fireblaster's level. Let's put it that way.
I got okay. That illustrates it perfectly.
I don't know, man. If Twilight...
Got my water. I'm feeling a little
But
better.
Twilight can also like suck really bad some games too. But she'll pull out the most ridiculous shit sometimes.
If
No, she
Twilight
just plays
turns
off
out
her
to be
reads.
Unk, dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I don't think Twilight. I really don't. Who do you think Twilight is if she's also?
Unk.
Unk?
Unk.
Nah, that's not.
Why not?
You thought it was LD at one point. So still.
No, it's not LD.
I know it's not.
definitely
He's
I
playing
played,
Taylor.
I played Mario Party with LD and Twilight. at the
I've
same
seen
time.
I've seen Twilight play LD in a tournament match.
Yeah, exactly.
Not LD, Unk.
No, I know, but you at one time did say I think it's LD.
It's
Yeah,
not. He's playing
he-
Taylor right now.
But also, what you
Yeah,
guys
he's playing
forget
Halo.
is how impossible this is. It could be a rotating cast of people that could just like be in like. How hard is it to play one game of Mario Party to give yourself an alibi?
Nah, man.
I don't know.
Oh,
I've
it's-
never seen anyone play like Twilight, so I think she or him is its own entity at this point.
I think it's.
I haven't played Unk enough to know, and I don't.
He's
I don't-
playing Halo.
Oh, Unk is playing Halo
no.
right now. Okay, so it's not Unk.
Okay.
I think you said LD was playing Halo.
My bad.
No, I think it's. I think I have evidence it's not. It's a real person, but I think.
It's definitely not a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what the hell is a robot?
I mean, you said it's a real person.
Well, let's rule that out. Yeah, it's definitely not a programmed cyborg that someone made play 64 with us. It's not an alien, most likely. Could be hipster's dog.
Nah,
Don't
I think
sleep on my
it's.
dog.
I for real think it is a chick.
Yeah, me too. I think she's cool. Whoever
Yeah.
she is, I don't even know who it is, but you know, welcome.
Yeah.
No,
She's
you
really
running
good.
that constant game.
What the?
The reason I think it is a girl instead of a guy is because the way she plays. She doesn't play like any guy. It's the
Yo,
most
also-
obscure fucking playstyle.
Write that paper up, dog. Male versus female playstyle.
Well, it's not a robot.
Dude,
It's
I
the only
really think
robot
there
that's
would be a
not-
different playstyle. Like, say there was as many girl gamers as there are guy gamers, there would be a difference in playstyles that would be tangible to
I
know.
think-
Like,
I disagree in this context, but not in all contexts.
I disagree in the sense that there's an effective way to play this game that doesn't have anything to do with somebody's personality. Like maybe your personality can be reflected in your game style, but not in a feminine and masculine way. Like
Yeah, but it turns out that there really are no.
No, you can definitely play this game like a bitch.
But what I mean is, if you add it all up, right? If you get like a pure sample, there are no gender differences. What I mean is, like in some species, you'll have male dominant, female dominant, and like 90-10 distribution. In human beings, there's functionally no difference. The only difference that they think in brain structure is like ancient caveman shit from we just react to danger different.
exactly. So that is something that you can put into the context because of reacting to danger.
Real
differently.
danger, like actual.
Dude, real danger doesn't matter. When you're playing Smash, this shit is real danger.
Yeah, this is real danger.
No,
Me shining across the
playing
map
Smash
is
Brothers and a
danger.
jaguar walks up.
Like, I think girls on average are more creative than guys. Guys are probably more logical.
yeah.
So
I
the
agree.
reaction of danger may.
Are you trying to call me a girl?
Yeah, like with as little offense as possible, man. I think that's just your opinion, bro.
Oh, it's definitely my opinion. I'm not saying this is like based on any kind of facts. This is just all bullshit, my opinion.
Sounds legit.
But you have to admit that she has, or he has, a very unique playstyle.
Umbra, this is one of those times, man, where like, yeah, I mean, I'm giving you shit about it, but you know, this is on screen. If it turns out she's a girl, you can point back, and you know, we'll have evidence that Umbra can identify people's gender on play. I mean, I hope you're right.
I don't know. It's just my speculation, but I'm probably.
I also hope you're right, so I
Oh
can.
no! The falcon kick will get you.
Like those Nest PK fires. Like who would think logically to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it works.
You.
I would. I don't know, Umbra. I think you're critiquing the male-dominated current Smash culture that says, like, you know, the Kergans of the world that go around telling people to not do that move ever, and it's
Right.
effectively a bad move, and you should never ever use it. I think it's silly. But maybe she just runs counter to that because she's a girl.
Let me. What? I love this conversation right now. I want to meet. I gotta play Twilight at some point.
Dude, she's on stream right now, but I don't know if you can be able to tell if any of the instances that I'm talking about will come
Oh,
up.
I don't have a jump. That's fucking bullshit. Twilight Sparkle, is that her name right now?
Yeah. Or are they Chicago? Or...
Oh, timeout.
And that's the only thing I haven't
Because
fixed.
that was mostly because the water break.
Have you never
Wow.
played her, Q?
No.
I've never taken a game off her. I've gotten her down to one stock like 10 times.
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever taken a game off of you. Now I think about it.
Off
I think
me?
she's good compared to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How many
I don't
times have I
think-
played you though?
Maybe just a handful of times.
I just play sometimes.
Oh yeah, I have
So-
played you. Okay.
Hey, man. I know you.
Oh, Umbra, man.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's closer than I thought it was. But what are we gonna do about you and me? Are we gonna keep just kind of deciding it as we go?
See, the thing is, okay, I've been thinking about this. That still, the matchup between me and you have the advantage. But I personally think I'm a better player than you against more people.
You know why that is? Because I don't play a generic. I agree with you completely, but unfortunately, that doesn't matter. No, I mean, you hear what I'm saying? Like,
So,
I agree
okay,
with
I
you
think my
completely.
elo would be higher than your elo. That's what I'm trying to say.
What? Is that
What you're trying to, what he's saying is that.
If me and you played 100 people, I think I would beat more of those
I
people
would
than you
not have a
would.
very high elo because nights like that Thursday where apparently Narwhal beat me like 20 times in a row and I don't even remember I was playing because I was blacked out.
Here's the deal. I'm the greatest Super Sonic 64 player in the
Well,
world.
besides that, let's keep that factor
I
out of
just
this.
took some time off, man, and the rust is coming off slowly because I'm old and my brain is dumb.
You also play Kirby, man.
I don't know what that. I don't
And
know what that
know.
means, but
Well,
it sounds
I don't know.
like
My
character
Jigglypuff
racism.
is gonna give you some run for your money now that I know my Jigglypuff has like a better chance against your Kirby
right.
than any of my other
and
characters.
that I always bring up, dude. In my like 15,000 hours, man, I probably have maybe 100 or 200 hours with Jigglypuff tops.
Right.
Nobody ever played her, so I'm really weak. Yeah, I don't know the little secret areas to not be in. I don't really know the dynamic timings. I get caught by that down air just constantly.
And I'm really tricky about my up airs too.
Well, you know, you tag that combo, you tag that combo. It's all she wrote.
Right. I need to go back and watch that, dude. I'm really interested to see like that
No,
combo.
jip that up
I
immediately.
will. I'm gonna Reddit it probably.
Yeah, give it to me and I'll post it on the Facebook page too. But that's
There's a
Yeah.
lot of combos that were out throughout this whole tournament tonight that need some
I'm
love.
still trying to find the soul of that Facebook page, bro, but in my mind it wouldn't be bad if it were just kind of constant GIFs.
Right. Okay. Well, I can, dude. I am the GIF master. Like, I can make GIFs for days.
You like that page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna get on there later and see if I can give you like posting rights or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's a really good. I mean, that's a good name. You know, and I think if we can have that be something useful and cool that somebody will want to tune in. Like, I don't want to have it be like, "What up, guys? Happy Kirby Day. Made up some bullshit." But I think if it's like, "Hey, look at this sick Jigglypuff," you know, thing, I think that'd be cool. But I don't know, man. I still haven't found the social media base. Blah, 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 blah.
No. No. Oh, you missed it. No. The laser. Oh, with the heal.
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute, though.
Oh.
Umbra, man, like, I'm really kind of sad I didn't get to play
No.
Apex.
You didn't get to play what?
I'm really kind of sad I didn't get to play Apex because, yeah, I think that I get underestimated a lot. Because with what I'm talking about being rusty, it's not a John, really. I really mean that in the most complicated, deep sense I can try to
Yo,
explain.
man. Hipster showed me that I didn't realize that I was Johning.
What I mean is, like, it's my
Right.
mechanicals, I don't need them to come back. And in the heat of the moment, the mechanicals don't come back. But when, like, my shit is up against a wall, yeah, I can still focus on the player and just use my skill at knowing the game to just play a totally predictive game. And that's hard to stop no matter how good you are. You know what I mean, Umbra?
You kind of lost me a little bit.
I'm trying to explain what you say
He
exists.
he does a little bit of adapting, man.
No, but you were talking about a phenomenon that you say exists, right?
Wait, were you referring to something I said?
Yeah, we're talking about whatever that stuff you said about me.
Oh, about like the I think I'm better than you against more players thing?
Yeah, somehow how you think you should. Yeah, however you're trying.
Okay,
to,
this is what I'm trying to say. I watched your hotel matches during the Apex thing, right?
Yeah, I
And
was drunk. I'd been driving all day. All right.
okay, well that's all I'm basing it off of. That and the fact that like you lose to people in the tournaments, like you've lost to like Smash kind of guy before, right?
Yeah, sure. He went Jigglypuff and wrecked me.
Okay. I've never lost to him. Is what I'm saying. Like
You guys play a 5-star game, man. To me, it feels like a short, little, quick slap fight. You know, I might lose some of them. I don't really kick it into second gear until, you know, like stock.
Okay, let me break it down a little bit simpler. Okay, you know how there's different character matchups, and in a perfect world, Pikachu would beat every character because Pikachu's. Let's just do theoretically, Pikachu's the best character, right?
I disagree.
You don't have to agree or disagree. But just
Alright,
like
carry
for this experiment, just let's pretend like the tier list that's out right now
Well, if we're
is
gonna
God's.
35, let's just say Fox is the best. Yeah.
Alright, Umbra, man, you gotta get better at establishing your assumptions, but we're with you. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying, okay. Let's not even use names for it. There's just a tier list of 10 characters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? Or whatever. I. And A always beats everybody else, okay? But let's just say you play A and I play B. I'm always going to lose to you. But for some reason, you... Oh, this doesn't make sense because of the first part I said.
It makes total sense. Using geometry or basic algebra, it's called the transitive property.
Yeah.
If it follows logically that if A beats B, then B should beat C.
Right. Okay. This is hard to state then.
We're not talking about numbers.
Oh, that's the secret way to kill Falcon with
Yeah, I
bots.
see how it is.
Combo him, you just down him.
I'm just saying, like, in a head-to-head matchup, you've beat me more than I've beaten you.
Yeah, versus everybody.
Let me break it down for you, man. Because it's not math. It's this fuzzy, abstract thing called skill, and it doesn't have to add up, so you can get these tangled circles. For example,
I agree.
Let's say that so I beat you all the time, Umbra.
Not all the time. I beat you 2 matches, and you beat me 3 matches tonight.
Right, whatever. Let's say I know, Pikachu's the best character, and I beat you all the time, okay? And then you beat Hipster all the time, right? And then Hipster beats Q all the time, and then Q beats me all the time.
Yeah, something like that. That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Or Hipster could beat me in Q, but not you. It can work out any number of ways because there's no governing equation that says it has to add up, unfortunately.
Right.
Even though your brain, sensing that there are quantities here being judged, wants it to be. It really wants there to be some kind of thing, right? You dig me?
Oh,
Yeah, in a sense, but
unfortunately there isn't.
there isn't. Yeah.
You know, whatever that equation adds up to, it should add up to Hipster having, like, Q's number, like, all the fucking time. Doesn't matter what Q does. He's like, he seems to be 5 frames behind, but he's fucking 15 frames ahead in reality.
Dude, Hipster on his game is ridiculous.
You guys watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a lot, you know, I don't want to force dumb.
You're lucky, man.
Life is like Dragon Ball Z. Others just like, moving on, okay? So,
no.
Q is obviously like a mortal, but he's a god of Smash. And the point is, like, once you get to a certain level of skill in 64, you basically become a Dragon Ball Z character. And you don't walk around, like, powered up, you know? You don't come into the game all SSK2 and fused and hot shit.
Man, I see what you're saying, but, like, at Apex this year, I learned to approach Smash with a whole different attitude, like, with getting to play Hipster in person and spend some time with him, and then seeing LD operate in the way that he breaks down the matchups and takes away, like, see, that's the thing with Smash, like, any sport that is a one-on-one confrontation involves the removal of options from your opponent. If you don't approach it from that mindset, then it's a losing battle. It's an uphill battle.
All I gotta do is just say, like, watch my up Bs, dog. just
watch me shine across the map.
At the beginning of that,
that's all I ever do in color.
Yeah, or laser, but at the beginning of that lesson, you're gonna be like, those up Bs are really stupid. And at the end, you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't see, but there's only one way to go.
Yeah, I see. Oh,
that's how it's like with the shine.
Well, so there's levels of skill within that. Let's say the first level is like shooting your opponent or hitting him with a fireball, and then you know he's gonna be somewhere and hit stun. So that's like level 1. Level 2 is if you throw the fireball and he dodges it, but you limit his options to dodge it, so you know probably 1 or 2 places it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Right.
You're getting at what I'm getting at, but it's it's way more complicated. I know you know that.
So, and then he knows that you know that you're baiting him, right? So then level 3 is where you're doing shit to where he doesn't even know that he's being forced into a lane, and he realizes it upon waking up in a combo. You know, like, that's kind of the low-level shit where people are constantly throwing fireballs to where you can
man.
Now.
I think LD eliminates the most options out of any. I don't know if any person.
Track of you when he's like
I think
I
think he eliminates more options than Boom eliminates options.
That's for sure.
I don't know. I don't want to be argumentative, but LD to me is very much a beginner. I don't mean that in a bad way. I think he's going to be the greatest.
Shouldn't have gone for the grab.
I think so too. I can agree with that. I think if he keeps advancing at the level he's advancing, he'll be the best in the world in 2 years.
Do you reminds me of me, and I don't really ever say that because it sounds like a prick thing to say.
No, it's all about when all of TR3G does a fusion dance, like me.
Oh man,
I feel like Star King is similar to
Those
LD
three
in that
boxes
aspect.
combined.
Star King has a crippling handicap, man. He's got to get off keyboard.
It's not even
Like-
that. Like Star King plays similar to LD with the removal of options aspect.
No.
He covers a lot of options. Maybe not removing.
What I'm saying here is that LD hasn't made a shift. He's almost there. I'm talking to the guy. I love the way he talks about it. But he's almost made the shift. What I'm saying is, so both people in this case, both kind of things are removing options, right? What LD is doing is he's not really removing options so much as LD looks and says, here's where they are, here's where they might go, how can I kill them?
No. I think it's more like.
No.
I think it's more like he makes people make a poor choice. LD is all about pressure. Like if Boomfin is nothing but
I
aggression.
completely disagree with you. I think you're talking about a different player, or maybe he makes you feel that way. But to me, man, LD does not force them to make poor choices. I don't know.
He plays extremely safe. Like,
Yeah, that's
beyond
what, like,
comprehension of how safe he plays. He doesn't let himself get into a bad situation.
Dude, like LD, like the way that he plays Fox, every time you see him do something, like for instance, I just rolled against Q, but if LD did that roll, he would have killed Q for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like,
what LD does, in my mind, that sets him apart from everybody else is he gets 10% at least more movement. He knows the frame windows. He knows at least 1 or 2 more frames better than anybody else.
I agree with that.
He's on the joint. He just gets fucking further.
I mean, I definitely agree that LD's knowledge in general is way more advanced than the average players, even pro players. But I still think LD plays a mind game that's way beyond anyone playing the game right now.
I absolutely agree with you.
yeah.
His mind
But
games.
let me finish my point, which actually
LD's like just mindset as a player, like not just a Smash player, just like a competitive player. It's just so solid.
Yeah.
he hasn't made the functional switch to like a third-party mentality. He's still very much playing the game as Fox, getting killed.
He's still in the Matrix, is that what you're saying?
No, what I mean is like when I'm playing, for example, when I'm playing the game, and I'm not even saying this is a skill-based thing, but I think this is what you have to do to be a player. Is I'm looking at like what is my opponent going to do? It's not so much like throwing out moves or whatever. It's just where are they going to be and then putting a hit there. Whereas LD basically
I don't want to
just
have to buy an adapter and shit. That's might be what I
Who does that?
LD just gets to the best place to throw a hit and then just throws the best possible hit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. He
But
doesn't,
he doesn't like read that you're. What I mean is when I kill LD, it's when I'm on the edge and I read him coming out for the easy, straight, amazingly timed shine kill.
Yeah, but you see how that's not outclassing him. That's just outplaying him, like in terms of the frame of the game itself. Like
That I guess that's what I'm. Okay, well then maybe you're saying if you're saying we're equals, perhaps. What I'm saying is that I think that that's him. I don't know. I think that I'm talking about getting to the level where people can't outplay you, and I don't think LD's there yet. Despite being as good as he is, he's still transitioning